AI Knowledge is Power Presents. Your business will be obsolete by 2030, unless you watch this now. Welcome, esteemed viewers. Today, we delve into a critical discussion. AI Knowledge is Power has entrusted me with this vital message. Welcome to our channel. By 2030, your business could face obsolescence unless decisive action is taken immediately. I am here to ignite a sense of urgency within you. The landscape is evolving rapidly, and adherence to outdated methods will leave you behind. This serves as a crucial reality check. We are amidst seismic shifts that will either overwhelm or elevate you. The year 2030 is approaching swiftly. Thriving businesses are making strategic and innovative decisions today. Not tomorrow, but right now. Prepare yourselves and get ready. Stay tuned for actionable strategies to future-proof your business. AI Knowledge is Power is committed to your success, but it demands a new approach. It requires courage, agility, and a keen focus on technological advancements. Comfort breeds vulnerability. Let us embrace discomfort and construct a legacy that endures. Let's begin. Let us reflect on the lessons from businesses of the past. Consider Kodak, a titan in its time, a true industry leader. Kodak pioneered digital photography, developing it within their own laboratories. Yet they chose to sideline it. Their unwavering commitment to film, coupled with their confidence in market dominance, blinded them to the impending digital revolution. They believed their brand legacy would shield them. They were mistaken, profoundly mistaken. Kodak has since become a cautionary tale. Now consider Netflix. They began with a simple DVD mailing service. However, Reed Hastings and his team were not bound by nostalgia. They anticipated the future of entertainment streaming. They made a strategic pivot, investing in a nascent technology, and persevered through skepticism. Netflix embraced digital transformation as a critical, existential strategy. Observe their success today. They have not merely survived, they have thrived. The distinction between Kodak and Netflix transcends technology. It is fundamentally about mindset. Digital transformation is no longer optional. It is essential for survival. Clinging to outdated processes and systems is akin to being Kodak in a world dominated by Netflix. It is a choice to become obsolete. Let's clarify an important point. This is a common misconception that hampers business growth. There is a significant distinction between digitalization and true digital transformation. Many believe that by going digital, they have achieved transformation. They scan documents, save them as PDFs, and use email, and they commend themselves for it. However, this is merely superficial improvement. This is not transformation. It is simply making outdated processes appear more modern. In 2023, and certainly by 2030, this minimal effort will lead to failure. Digitalization involves converting analog processes into digital formats. It means turning paper forms into fillable PDFs. It involves moving physical files to digital servers. Is it an improvement over paper? Marginally, yes, but it does not fundamentally alter your operations. It does not unlock new capabilities. It does not create new value. You remain constrained by the same bottlenecks and inefficiencies, albeit in a digital format. Utilizing new tools for old tasks squanders potential. It is akin to owning a Ferrari and only driving it to the grocery store in first gear. Let us delve into the essence of your customer, for if you are not wholly dedicated to them, you are already at a disadvantage. The landscape has undergone a profound transformation. Merely offering a commendable product or service is no longer sufficient. The current expectation set by industry leaders is a highly personalized, almost anticipatory experience. Consider Starbucks. Their application, driven by artificial intelligence, not only recalls your previous orders, but also predicts your future preferences based on your habits, the time of day, the weather, and even your location. This is not merely convenient. It creates a sense of being understood. That is the benchmark. We are witnessing a customer-centric revolution, significantly enhanced by artificial intelligence. Leading businesses are harnessing AI to gain an intricate understanding of their customers, to anticipate their needs, to tailor their interactions, and to craft experiences that are both seamless and delightful. They are not passively waiting for customers to express their desires. They are proactively using data and AI to discern them, often before the customers themselves are aware. This approach is not intrusive. It is intelligent. It is efficient. It is becoming the standard expectation among customers. If your concept of customer service is limited to generic email blasts or cumbersome FAQ pages, you are lagging far behind, and it is no laughing matter. This is a common scenario, particularly within larger, well-established corporations. These meticulously crafted, elegantly bound 5-year plans, 10-year strategic visions, months, sometimes years, are invested in boardrooms with consultants creating these masterpieces of foresight and ambition. Yet by the time they are published, the market landscape has already transformed multiple times. The technology underpinning their assumptions is already outdated. It's a paradox. In today's rapidly evolving environment, a 5-year plan often becomes a work of fiction, destined for the shelf rather than the competitive arena. Such plans are too slow, too rigid, and too disconnected from the actual pace of change. Consider startups. The true innovators, the disruptors, do not operate on 5-year execution horizons. They iterate in weeks, sometimes days. They conceive an idea, develop a minimum viable product, launch it into the market, gather feedback, learn, adapt, and iterate. This cycle repeats continuously. They are designed for speed and agility. In a swiftly changing landscape, the ability to learn and pivot quickly is far more valuable than a meticulously crafted but outdated plan. They approach business as a series of experiments, not a fixed blueprint. This is where the concept of Agile transcends its origins in software development to become the new corporate lifeblood. It embodies a mindset, a culture, and an operational approach that prioritizes responsiveness, collaboration, and continuous improvement over rigid, top-down planning and siloed execution. Consider the contrasting journeys of two prominent retailers, Best Buy and Amazon. This is not merely a tale of David versus Goliath, but rather a narrative of a traditional giant versus an innovative, data-driven titan. For many years, Best Buy was the premier destination for electronics. They possessed extensive retail space, a vast inventory, and a recognizable workforce. However, complacency set in. Despite recognizing the advent of the internet and the rise of Amazon, their response was lethargic and disjointed. Best Buy had access to a wealth of customer data, detailing purchasing habits, timing, and accessory needs. Yet they failed to leverage this data effectively against the digital revolution. They were rich in data, but poor in actionable insights. In stark contrast, we have Amazon. From its inception, Amazon has operated as a data-centric enterprise that also engages in retail. Every click, search, review, and unpurchased item was meticulously recorded and analyzed. Amazon utilized this data not only to understand past behaviors, but to anticipate future needs, personalize recommendations with remarkable precision, optimize their supply chain, dynamically price products, and develop services like Prime that fostered customer loyalty within their ecosystem. Innovation. While innovation is a common topic of discussion, few organizations execute it with the necessary speed in today's fast-paced environment. Consider a compelling comparison. IBM, a storied institution, a trailblazer in numerous technological advancements. For decades, their guiding principle was encapsulated in the word think. This philosophy led to profound thinking, extensive research, and foundational work. Such an approach built an empire and delivered innovations that have significantly influenced the world. However, in the contemporary era, merely thinking, especially if it entails slow, meticulous R&D cycles, can be detrimental unless coupled with swift execution. Enter ChatGPT and the broader generative AI revolution, which emerged rapidly and transformed the landscape within months. Entities like OpenAI did not wait for perfection. They developed, released, and iterated publicly at an astonishing pace. They adopted a cycle of doing, learning, and improving that has captivated the world and unleashed a wave of innovation. The speed at which these AI tools have been developed and adopted is unprecedented. This exemplifies the power of rapid prototyping, open experimentation, and harnessing user feedback to drive continuous improvement. Historically, when enterprises discussed the cloud, their focus was predominantly on storage solutions. Transitioning their servers off-premise, eliminating those blinking boxes in the closet, and leveraging services like Dropbox or basic AWS S3 buckets for file storage. Indeed, this was a prudent initial step offering cost efficiencies, scalability, and robust disaster recovery. However, if this remains your primary understanding of the cloud in 2023, you are perilously behind the curve. The cloud has undergone a significant evolution. It is no longer merely a digital filing cabinet, it is swiftly transforming into the distributed intelligence engine for your entire enterprise. The forthcoming wave, be it Cloud 2.0 or 3.0, is centered around computational power, AI/ML services, serverless architectures, and interconnected data ecosystems. It encompasses platforms that not only store your data, but also enable you to process, analyze, develop intelligent applications, and deploy sophisticated models at scale, without requiring a PhD in every specialized technology. The cloud is transitioning from a passive repository to an active, intelligent, and increasingly autonomous brain for your business. It is now the epicenter of innovation. Consider platforms such as AWS SageMaker, Azure AI, and Google Cloud AI Platform. These platforms transcend mere virtual machines. Let us address a critical issue in many organizations: legacy systems. Antiquated software, aging databases, and COBOL systems still underpin essential operations. These systems are intricate, poorly documented, and deeply integrated. They represent ticking time bombs within your infrastructure. Consider traditional banks still reliant on COBOL from 1959. These systems are rigid, costly, and hinder innovation. Securing developers for these systems is a formidable challenge. They struggle to integrate with modern APIs or support agile methodologies. Contrast this with contemporary fintech companies. They leverage cloud-native architectures, microservices, and artificial intelligence. These firms innovate rapidly and deliver exceptional user experiences. The truth will shock you. There is considerable concern regarding AI and employment. Sensational headlines proclaim, "The robots are coming for your job." AI will indeed automate certain tasks, particularly those that are repetitive. It would be unrealistic to deny this fact. Change invariably brings disruption. However, viewing AI solely as a job destroyer is a misconception. Gartner projects that AI will generate more jobs than it displaces, resulting in a net positive impact. The nature of work will undoubtedly evolve, new competencies will be essential, AI will enhance and transform the nature of work. Let us delve into a phenomenon that has been steadily gaining traction and is poised to revolutionize industries: the Internet of Things, or IoT. To some, IoT may still seem like a trendy term, often associated with smart toasters and connected refrigerators. However, the true transformation lies within the industrial and enterprise sectors. Envision a factory where machines autonomously diagnose issues and schedule their own maintenance. Picture a logistics network optimized through real-time tracking for unparalleled efficiency. Imagine smart buildings and agricultural sensors that optimize resource usage to unprecedented levels. This is not a vision of the future. It is our present reality, driven by IoT. The critical question remains: are you paying attention? Thus, we conclude our exploration, a comprehensive analysis of the transformative forces shaping the next decade, and the critical strategies you must consider and implement to ensure your business not only survives, but thrives by 2030. AI knowledge is power. Emphasize the urgency and magnitude of these changes, while also highlighting the extraordinary opportunities available to those who are prepared to adapt, innovate, and execute with precision and determination. This is not about fear. It is about strategic preparedness and proactive engagement. The future is not a passive occurrence. It is something you actively create. The unifying theme across digital transformation, customer centricity, agile methodologies, data utilization, AI, cloud, and IoT is a relentless focus on leveraging technology to deliver superior value, more efficiently, and with greater personalization. It is about being agile, inquisitive, and willing to challenge the status quo, even if that status quo has been the foundation of your past success. What brought you success today will not necessarily ensure your success tomorrow. This is the stark reality of the coming decade. Therefore, take these insights, deliberate with your teams, and commence building your action plan today. Subscribe to AI Knowledge is Power today. Activate your potential. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more. AI knowledge is power powered by generative artificial intelligence. Thanks for watching and see you next time.